So you're looking for more information about grain? Well, in this video, I'm going to be giving you a grain credit review, talking about what it is, how it works, and is this actually going to be something that's actually beneficial to you, all right? So you definitely want to stick with me all the way through this video so you don't miss anything. Now, my name is Rakeem, Addison, and if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Also, tick that bell icon if you want to learn how to build a long, sustainable business that will give you the freedom you deserve, all right? So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and minimize my camera, and we're gonna jump right into talking about grain, all right? All right, so now that my camera is minimized, you can see that we are on the actual grain website. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of give you like a little overview, talk about a few things, frequently asked questions, and so on and so on. All right, so this is grain. So you can see right off the back, it says transform your debit card into a credit card. So if we go a little bit more into detail, it says grain provides you with a line of credit based on your income, spending, and the use of your existing debit card. So you're turning your debit card into a credit card, all right? And then you can see right here, these are all the banks that they partner with, and then this is how it would look on the actual app. Now, one thing I want to point out right off the bat as well is it's only on the Apple Store as of right now. Now, if you're on Team Android like I am, then you can see right there, it says join Android waitlist. So at one point or another, they will be, having this app on Android. So if that's something, that interests you, you definitely still want to pay attention to this video. So when that actually happens, you can be on a wait list and you know what to expect. All right, so down at the bottom, you can also see it says we connect to these and 10,000 more compatible banks. So just because you don't see your bank here, they may still be a partner. So you could actually go through the process. All right, now let's go ahead and move on. Here are some of the partners. And then how does it actually work? So you can see here it says just sync your current debit card and use Grain as you would a credit card. Grain will then analyze your income and instantly offer you a revolving line of credit. Now, so far since I've been doing my research, I've been looking at the app reviews, and I'm going to show you guys that as well. Some people have been getting approved for $250, $500, $1,000. I haven't really seen anything higher than $1,000, but I've been seeing quite a few people saying, that they've been approved both on YouTube and on the review site. So we'll continuously go through just so you can get even more, knowledge on this. So now, what are the steps? It says to download the app, right? And you can see the 10,000 plus banks they support. And then step 2 is to connect your primary checking account. So you get instant access to a revolving line of credit without impacting your credit, right? Without impacting your credit. Now right here it says use your debit card. So use your debit card as you would normally, right? As you would use it normally, while Grain works for you behind the scenes. So they're going to give you a line of credit, and this is going to actually report to the credit bureaus, all right? Now if I continuously go down, right, this is basically what they're telling you here. It's the credit card alternative. Right, so it's acting as a credit card, but it's your debit card and it's helping you build your credit. All right, and then once again, this is how the app will look over here. So as you can see, it has balance 300, minimum payment due on this date. And then of course it says credit usage. And then you see right here, it says 30%. So just before we continue, I want to go ahead and put that out there. If you're going to be using your debit card as a credit card, you still want to be in the mindset of it being a credit card. So you want to make sure that you're paying it on time, because remember, this is actually going to be reporting to your credit. This is to help you build your credit. So be responsible, right? You want to stay below 30%. And if you really want to hit the sweet spot, you want to stay between 6 to 8%. Right? This is what, the elite people are doing, 6 to 8%. Some people even lower than that. But what they do is they maintain, like a small balance on there, right? Because that shows use of credit. Because if you just have a credit card and, you know, the creditors are seeing that, hey, you don't necessarily use your credit, that's not really a good thing. You know what I mean? So, you know, you want to keep a little bit left on there if it is, you know, 6 to 8% for elite. And then, you know, for, you know, just for the average person, about 30%. All right. So keep that in mind. All right, so let's keep going down. All right, this right here is not that important, but you can see right here, you qualify for a revolving $1,000 credit line. Okay, so that's not going to be everybody, right? You may get 500, you may get 750, or you may not necessarily qualify, right? I'm just going to put that out there. All right, so let's keep going down. All right, so this is talking about the security right here, just letting you know it's 256-bit encryption, which is probably one of the better ones out there. And then you can see Grain's rate is 12% APR with auto repayment. And don't forget to read this down here in gray. I don't know why that's in gray, but it says 1% finance charge on credit advances. And then, of course, you can go into even more detail by looking at like the credit agreement, all right? And then if I go down even further, this is basically telling you to get started. But what I want to do, you know, is at first I want to show you that this is a company, this is actually a real company, right? And I want to show you the people that are actually behind this. So if I go over here to LinkedIn, right, what I did is I found them over on LinkedIn, and you can see right here, same logo, right, from their actual site, same logo. And then you can see based out of San Francisco, California. And then what I like to do is I like to look at the people. I want to see the people behind this. All right, so you can see right here, 9 employees, right? It's telling you pretty much where all of them are based out of, where they studied at, and then boom, these are all the people right here. So this is the co-founder CEO, this is the co-founder CTO, the co-founder COO, the angel investor, you know, like another person in leadership, the head of marketing, and the head of design. So literally the entire team, you know, for this business is right here, right? So you know, you can come over here if you have any questions. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to reach them. I mean, this is a growing company. So you know, you may reach them. It may take some time for you to reach them. So, you know, keep that in mind. These are, you know, people that are up, you know, quite a bit up there, but, you know, give it a shot. All right, and then what I also want to do is I want to go over here and I want to show you some of the reviews, because with everything out there, there's going to be positive reviews and negative reviews. So what I did is I went over to the App Store, and then I start looking at, you know, how many 5 stars, how many 4 stars, 3, 2, 1. As I said, there's good and bad. All right, and then I start to look at a few of them, right? So let me actually see if I can click on one of them, see all positive reviews. So boom, I don't even know where to start on this review. I've been trying to work with these folks for the past week, but I wasn't able to because I live in, I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's either Washington or Wisconsin, right? I don't know right now. All right, the company was only working with 5 states at the time. Now, keep in mind, that was on June 13th. This person is on June 19th. I love this app. My husband and I are trying to buy a house in a year, and I'm hopeful this will help. This will help build our credit to where it needs to be, right? And then, you know, so on and so on. You got a bunch of people, you know, sharing their experience with it. And as I said, there's also negative comments. So if this is something that worries you, you know, when it comes to negative comments, you know, I would actually take my time to go over here and see what made the comments negative, what may have been the actual issue, right? So these are the reviews. You can come over, you know, and check these out. Just type in, you know, Grain reviews, and then you can kind of figure out what it is, and then you can make an informed decision on whether you're going to actually move forward with this. All right, now what I want to do is I want to go back over here, and I want to click on support, because over here you're going to have some frequently asked questions. So what is Grain? What do I need to get started? Where can I download it? Where is Grain available? So if I click on this, it says Grain is available nationwide. Now keep in mind, when we were on the review page, somebody said it was in 4 states, another person said it was in 5 states, and I think one other person said something completely different. So what I believe is that it's saying that it's nationwide, because I think that what they're trying to do. They're trying to expand. And you know, they're still in the early phases, but I think they're trying to expand out, you know, more and more. So this is where they're going. So this is just giving you, like, it's kind of future pacing you to let you know, like, if it's not in your state, like if you go through the process and you actually try to apply and your state is not there, so you can't, you know, you can't be a part of this, then just know that, you know, over time they will be continue to expand. So, you know, especially for the people that are on Android, you know, if you're on Android, you're on a wait list. By that time, they would have been expanded. You know what I mean? So that's that. And then if we go here, you got how long does it take to join? How much does Grain cost? It's free to download the Grain app and open a Grain account, but there is a 1% finance charge each time you make a withdrawal. So these are some good things to know. Also, everything about signing up for Grain is right here. The privacy, trust, and safety, everything as far as how it works, and then the account as well, all right? So literally, Grain is another way for you to actually build your credit out. Definitely good for rebuilding. And you know what I take from it is that, you know, it's trying to, you know, build that, you know, that discipline, right? So you can start paying stuff on time and being able to really, you know, manage your credit. So, you know, if this is something, you know, that interests you, you know, go through the process of signing up, see if you actually qualify. And if you do and you get approved, let me know down below in the comments how much you got approved for. I would love to know. All right. So with that being said, hopefully you got some value from this video. And if you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also, drop me a comment down below letting me know if this was helpful or valuable. And if you want to learn how it is that I'm earning income online, it'll be a link down below to figure out what it is that I do, and also my contact details. Now, also, before we get out of here, for the people who go through this process with Grain and you find out that, hey, you don't necessarily qualify, I'll leave another way for you to build your credit for free down below in the description as well, and that is actually called Kickoff. All right, so you can check that out if you go through the Grain process and it doesn't work for you. All right, so with that being said, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.